today we're here with Chef Joe Clarke, owner and Chef Joe Clarke of American Grocery in Greenville, South Carolina. We're going to talk a little bit about what makes things tick here at American Grocery. Every time I talk to somebody, they want to come in and try what Chef Joe Clarke has to offer. So this is a great opportunity to get to talk about that. Tell me, just for fun, if you could go on a culinary adventure, traveling anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
Well, that's a good question. I'm actually doing that in October. Darlene and I are going to be going to Spain, which would be my first choice. So we've been trying to get there for about 7 years, actually, since we opened the restaurant, and are finally getting that opportunity this year. So we're going to go to Barcelona and San Sebastian and check out what's going on in Spain over there. It's going to be great.
Fantastic. Yeah. So we can expect to see some inspiration from that when you get back.
Absolutely.
After that.
Absolutely.
Very good. Are you interested in the seafood over there? Is there a spice that you love?
I love it all. I just love the culture. I love the way they eat. You know, we end up eating dinner around 10 o'clock about every night when I cook at home, and that's very, very indicative of the Spanish culture. They eat very late, so it will fit right in, I think.
That's perfect. That means you get to have the 2-hour lunchtime siesta, I hope.
Absolutely. Why not, right?
That's absolutely right. Rest up for all those great ideas that you're going to bring back and do. Well, in the meantime, we're going to have Foodie Fest in Greenville, and you're going to be a part of that. Is there anything that's popping up in the region that you want to utilize in the menu, or are you thinking?
Well, I mean, the great thing about Foodie Fest is it comes right in the middle of the summer, so right in the middle of the growing season. So for us, that's perfect. We have tons of stuff right now. The season's been a little bit late this year, so we've got tons of tomatoes and okra and beans and field peas and all that stuff. So that'll be dotted all over the menu for sure. And then we'll do what we always do and offer some AGR favorites and introduce some of the folks that may not have been in here and use this great promotion as a opportunity to come visit a restaurant they might not have had to try yet, and introduce them to what we do here at AGR. So we'll have some favorites on there that they might not normally be comfortable with, like the beef tongue, which we've made very famous around here with a lot of our regulars. Give them an opportunity to try something like that.
That sounds great. Is there any tool or item in the kitchen that right now that you just cannot live without?
No, we don't really. My cooking style and what I try to drive home with my cooks is just technique. It's not about gadgets. It's about a pan and a knife.
Yeah.
Those are the things that we utilize most of the time. We're not doing anything necessarily specific with any particular piece of equipment.
Got it.
Except for my wood grill, I do love that.
Well, that's kind of what I was talking about.
Couldn't live without that one, that's for sure.
Well, that's something that adds flavor, and it is part of the technique of the way of cooking. So that's a fantastic item to not be able to live without, I would say. Well, I guess another sort of thought on that is when you're not in American Grocery's kitchen and you're eating at 10 o'clock anyway, what is it that you like to make for you and Darlene?
We're kind of all over the place. We like everything. So it's just really, the bigger question is what we're going to have.
Yeah.
And that's, I'm sure everybody asks that question, when they're making dinner every night. And it's no different for us. If we can just figure out something to do, then we're happy. And I'm happy to do it. But we like a lot of ethnic food. So a lot of times we'll cook Mexican or we'll do Indian or things like that. So it's fun to dabble in those different flavor profiles. Something that I can use sparingly here at the restaurant, but certainly we can go full force at home and really enjoy that type of cuisine.
Well, that's great. It sounds like you travel in your own kitchen as well as outside and bring that back to American Grocery, and we're really excited to see what you're going to put on the Foodie Fest menu for this year. And I know that I can answer one question of where I'm going to eat dinner one of those nights, and it will definitely be here.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Looking forward to it.
All right.